can start.
Okay, so our goals for this album would be to increase UGC. So when we look you up, obviously your videos come up because you're pumping out so much content, but also want to like make it look like there's people rallying around you and with everything that you're doing. So that's why we're like, okay, what clips can we see through rap blogs? Especially with the clips from the tour, like maybe there's some of those that come out that do, obviously we want to like focus on the ones that are doing really well. And then we want to also put together more like memes and like do more content seeding through influencers. So we get, you know, the creates on the songs that are coming out. We have like, we have a volume of them being made by like fans and people that want to use a song.
Yeah, and the rap blog seeding too. We really concede every clip that we deem worthy of running ads. So usually once my clips cross a certain threshold on my page, that's when I begin the ad process because it's shown itself, and I feel like all of those clips are seed worthy as well. As long as we could. We were just doing seeding through Flight House, and I kind of like stopped because I just didn't really like the pages we were like. It's just really hard to find a network that hasn't built a negative audience because they don't have like real community versus like I was actually just speaking with like the owner of New Branches as there, I guess, in Canada the other day, but like them and Spiritual Word, like some have built real organic communities, and those are the ones I'd rather focus on. Like I don't want to just do it for terms of like exposure and outreach. I'd rather it land in the places where it's appreciated and valued versus us just trying to get it out because it's just that'll happen naturally. So I really want to focus on the organic side of seeding, but I am open to it.
Okay, cool. No, that's good to know. Carissa, maybe we just talk to ATG. ATG is the agency that we work with, and they are really great about like taking our feedback and then and sending like incorporating it. So yeah, let's talk to them.
Yeah, even if they can maybe also send like maybe a seeding list of like who would receive that content, and we could kind of vet it as well and just kind of see where it lands. Because I just like some of those spots I don't really want to be in that network.
Yeah, I get you.
If it would be helpful too, because ATG works with a lot of rap pages. For context, like I worked in them my whole time when I was at Def Jam. But if there are pages that you don't want to be on, that's also useful for me to know too. So if they like come up or something, like I could be like, no, we actually don't want to activate with them.
For sure.
And then you mentioned Spiritual Word, and what was the other page?
I like Spiritual Word. I like New Branches. I like VSGENT. We love them. There's a few. I'll make a little list. There's a few that I really enjoy. That are just like really organic. Rap Marathon, they've been helping us early on. Yeah, it's really like I just some of those pages, like when you go on there, it's not even like real. Like the engagement in comparison to it's not real. So I don't want to waste my money there.
Yeah. And like, what has been the flow like so far? Like since you guys talk to these pages direct, like do they also charge you like a fee, or do you just like send them stuff?
Well, Flight House has been doing it lately, so they have their group fee because they buy so much. The ones that we do go to direct, like Rap Marathon and shit like that, sometimes just based on like, here, I'll give you a % of this or a fee. So I'm open to either.
Okay, cool.
Okay, good to know, for sure. And then also another goal of ours is to build the DSP relationships that Jamal is working on. He's with having everything in advance. He is a happy camper, let me tell you. So yeah, and then also another goal with ours on the project is to, like, I know you're not a single oriented guy, but try to lift a single and like have there be like one standout from the project and have the fans determine that, and then us really like double down on what song that is after the project's out.
It's gonna be Give Me a Beat.
Okay.
I'm sure of it. With just from the engagement and interaction we've gotten before it's even hit the world, like at the shows, that's gonna be the one.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. And then for sorry, I just started thinking about ideas we can do around that too. And then our last goal is build partnerships and relationships with more lifestyle media, radio, summer parties, brands, etc. So you'll get more information on that in the coming slides.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And this is the timeline.
Boom.
You know all the dates. 707 day. Is there anything else happening on that day that you guys are planning?
Backyard show.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a good one, and it's like we're from Vallejo, so this is just a big day in general, and it'll be our first time like really celebrating it with the community. So yeah, backyard show.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. These are the themes that we just focused all of our ideas around. This being like a very West Coast Bay Area, like West Coast beats project, the West Coast. You move from the Bay Area, independence, mastermind, like you're a mastermind entrepreneur. How can we continue to elevate that? Paying homage to legends, like having Too Short on the track, like that's really a story we want to amplify. Yeah. And then obviously the community, everything you guys are doing on tour, and this being your first tour too, and making sure like, you know, the community knows that this is happening, and then we're also taking care of them on home side too. Okay, cool. So on the marketing side, we put together a couple of ideas that we want to make sure like the story is coming from the Bay Area, like obviously with you and Kilo, and then having your relation, like you guys both being from there, and then having your fan bases like start from there. We want to like make sure the demand is hyped up from the Bay Area, and then we fan the flames elsewhere. So we thought about, you know, maybe we can have you perform for Oakland First Fridays when you get back from tour, or we have a DJ, like do a full playback there if it happens like while you're on tour, to make sure that you're not, you know, make sure we have something happening. And then go ahead.
There's a more culturally inclined thing in the Bay Area than what First Friday is to us, called Regulars Only. That's like this big thing in Oakland, and they do these shows in the backyard. Issa Rae's rap shit show actually like mimic Regulars Only in one of the episodes. So I think that would be a more culturally inclined move than First Friday, because First Friday isn't really like what it was here in the Bay, but you got to be in the Bay to know that. So I think and I'm tapped in with the Regulars Only team, so I think that'd be like a dope Oakland thing. Or Oakland don't play out there. I think there's like some more things that are a bit more culturally inclined that could be there. But First Friday is still something that we could try to activate.
Okay, cool. No, yeah, like definitely give us all the feedback, because we're not from there. So we did a research the best we could. But if you know that, then we will take your word for it for sure. And then if there's with regular ones, let's figure out what the play is with them there.
Yeah, I'll tap in with them today and see what we could do, because we could probably just do like an event with them.
Yeah, like an album listening party event.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Okay. And then activate California dance crews with this just having the dance vibe that it does. I saw you already did the content with Imani, which is great. Q Lee is like a director that does a lot of content as well. So and he's like tapped in with the dance community. So would want to reach out to him and see like what content we could do with him, maybe in when you're here in LA.
That's the homie. We can make that happen. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think having him shoot content while you're here in LA would be really dope. And then Versatile LA and Slim Boogie, he's a dancer from LA, like has been around. He also hosts classes at Versatile, and it's in Inglewood or Compton, I forgot which city, but having him like host a class, I think would be really dope around the all around the songs off the project. Little Buck the Legend, and then a great 818ers. They're also like LA based dancers. That would be dope to do some content to the project too.
For sure. All right. Is there a reason we're emphasizing LA?
These are just the top ones that came up from my research. But if there's like Bay Area one, I could look into like more Bay Area too.
For sure. Yeah, like Keita the Great, and I definitely want a blend of Bay Area. I mean, like we can include LA, but I think like the bulk of our work should definitely be home. Because the project, like even the project is a Bay Area, like LA don't make that style of music, so it's a little different. Like I said, culturally, having them do that, it's a different style of music. Though we are all the West, it's a big culture divide there in terms of the music.
Yeah. No, I get you. I think these ones came up for me because LA is just such a hub for dance. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, we'll do more research on who else from the Bay we can tap into. Also, we want to explore plays with the sports teams, the Oakland A's, the Giants, the Kings, obviously, and then the Rams later on this year. Look to like talk to them about what like arena marketing we could do. Is there airplay we can have them, play the project while the fans are getting inside the games. Is there any performance ops we can pitch for during halftime? Is there like prominent like front row seats that we can get you we can get you there and get photos with, maybe have you throw a ball.
The Niners made me a jersey. They invited us out as well for this season, so we should add them. We should also add San Jose Earthquakes on there because they love us over there. We've done some work, and there's a new women's team that just came to the Bay Area too. Maybe look into them as well.
What's it called?
The Valkyries. Yeah.
Okay. How do you say it? Valkyries?
I think VALKYRIES.
VAKYLRES. Okay.
Something like that. It'll come. We're close.
Is it WNBA?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think and they're like new to the Bay, so I think that'll be a dope one too.
Yeah, the WNBA, they've been like, they've leveled up their marketing this year.
Yeah.
I've been seeing like the tunnel pics from the players come on my feed, and obviously Caitlin Clark's like a massive phenomenon right now. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we can do with them.
Definitely.
Also with Summer Jam being at the end of summer, documenting that process, like the road to Summer Jam, I think would be really dope, like series piece of content to come out with your like rehearsals, because that'll be hype fans up for that show. and then when that show happens and the recap comes out, like it'll be a moment for like fans to rally around.
Agree. Yeah, agree. That'd be dope. A Road to Summer Jam series. We could definitely, yeah. Once we get home from this run, just the rehearsals in between, definitely. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah. And then on the paid side, for this project, we want to explore servicing the track to DJ pools for airplay. And these DJs, these are like DJ collectives. We can get, I need to find out from Troy who the collective is in Cali, but DJ collectives that, you know, they'll take the project and like play it and test it out for various events that they have. Like, they don't have to be radio DJs. It could be like just, you know, party DJs, club DJs. And then we'll get the feedback to you on how, on what, if it's moving in those markets that they are playing in. So I think we should do this servicing. ATL and coalitions are very much like in the South, but I'll talk to Troy to see what the like Cali group is.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm open to that. I think that'd be dope.
Okay, cool. And then in-store retail marketing. So we do campaigns with Shoplifter, and they're like a nationwide service that pitches a track to retailers for airplay. We'll want to see which track, if it's Give Me a Beat, or not, like which track is the best streamed off the project, or the most receptive around from the fans, and then use that through their service. But I'll send you an example report from them, because getting you plugged into the like H&M's, Forever 21s, the Zara, the Lids, Champs, Foot Locker would be really dope.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, cool. And then also on the marketing side, we want to pitch for brand partnerships with Pro Club. They just launched a video series I saw yesterday that I really want you to on.
Those are our guys. I think, is it like the live performance shit?
Yes.
Yeah, we like did it early. The owner is one of my good friends, so we could definitely get that in.
Okay, cool.
Can we add Shoe Palace to this as well? They're like we're really locked in with them as well. I think that'd be dope. And we already had like a dope content idea to go to like their headquarters and do like this shopping type like styling video. And they're based in the Bay. They're a home team, so Shoe Palace would be a great one too.
Okay, dope. And then Foot Locker, Born and Raised. They do a lot with artists as well. WSS, I want to find out who's the contact there, because obviously they're all up and down the West Coast as well. Champs, and then on the nationwide level, Champs, Lids, Champion, Fanatics. Doing stuff with them I think would be really dope. Yeah,
I haven't heard of WSS. I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, warehouse shoe. I think it stands for warehouse shoe sale. It's similar to like Shoe Palace.
Bet.
And then we think it would be dope to host a freestyle competition off one of the songs for the project, and have you and Pilo be one of the judges. So we would look to partner with like Timbaland's Beat Club or Beat Stars to host this like freestyle competition, and then at the end of the competition, you and Pilo judge, you know, which freestyle wins. Either like a session with you guys, or something else, some other kind of gift we can come up with. But I think that'll be dope to have you guys like have that be a UGC play, and people send in their freestyles or post their freestyles, and then have you guys vet them.
That would be cool. Get a session with me and Pilo. Yeah, that'd be fire. That could be part of the grill series too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Love that. And then these are some podcasts we're gonna pitch while you're on tour. The Corner Store in LA.
Them all the homies. Well, Say Less.
Okay.
I haven't heard of Say Less, but yeah, we've done Corner Store. Slick we're going to be doing a residency at Barron's Spot in LA. Barron's the homie. We got a song together. I haven't heard of Say Less. I'll have to look into that one.
That one is in New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Oh, so we do it while we have the New York date with Payne?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And Kazim, he's really tapped into the sports market. He does all of Madison Square Garden's, like he's a host at Madison Square Garden's channel.
Dope.
Yeah. He's really dope.
You guys know I don't really watch sports, right?
What?
just in case y'all picture me as like, oh yeah, he loves sport. I really don't watch sports at all.
Like ever.
Okay, it'll be smoke and mirrors.
Like ever. But I mean, I love like Anthony Evans and shit. But I don't really watch sports.
But he's also like really knowledgeable.
I like if it's like a highlight, I see type shit. But I don't really like if we sit down and he's like, man, so your favorite team and what you've been going on this season. I'm just going to be like.
We're not pitching you to ESPN.
They all love me though, like all from Steven Jackson and all the ones who do the shows. Like I would still love to be on it. Like me and Barron still kick it and talk our talk, but I just want to make sure when the pitching is going out that it's not like I'm not like coming as some sports guy to talk sports because I'm not going to be able to do it.
Got you. It makes sense. Okay. LaRussell does not have the analyst title. Okay, cool. And then on the pop-up meet and greet side, these are some targets we put together. I still want to make some of them happen for the South dates and then for New York as well. Yeah.
Ooh, this is good. I see North Face cookies. Burner just hit me yesterday, so we're actually working on doing something together. Something really cool. I think that'll be in alignment with the project.
We can connect with JD Sports too because they have that partnership
Shoe
with
Palace.
Shoe Palace.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
North Face would be really cool. I'm excited about that one. That'll be dope.
Okay. So, more to come from us on that. And then I'm talking to a production company that they would like you to do a independence like panel and performance in July. I need more information on dates, but they would want to build this panel around you, your business, and that would be in LA in July.
Sorry.
And they are pitching. They're tight with Chime, who they're pitching to get a sponsorship from. So, what if they have the budget to put it up? We'll let you know.
Why July? Oh, because that's when the album comes out.
Yeah. And then you won't be on tour. You'll be.
What is it? A specific company?
It's called RCE. This is a production company. They do a lot of events. R&B Forever is like their series that they've been doing, but they do events with different distributors. They're doing something around Essence Fest. Craig is my contact over there.
Bet, for sure.
That's the production company.
RCE LA.
This is for the tour thing?
That's for the panel.
Oh, yep, I see it.
Bet.
Yep, and this idea just came from them. They were like, "Oh, you're working with LaRussell? Oh, I have this idea. I want to do it with him." So I was like, "Yes."
Dope.
It might be fire to do it in August since it's like you're already going to be there for a whole month, and it just kind of like builds that hype. And post album drop is just as important as
either works. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be in LA the whole month of August, doing residency shows and building that out. So yeah, that'll work then as well. But either one.
Okay. Okay, cool. And then for tour, when you announce when are you announcing the projects coming out?
We've already been announcing.
Okay. The release date or?
Yeah, we've been pushing it for like the past month just through content and shit. So
formally posted it though on the page.
because people come to me saying 707.
Okay. So Set.live is a platform where you can push a link. It could be a pre-save link or an even drop. And all you have to do is like when you're at your show, say, fans, if you check out Set.live on your phone, like in your browser, you'll be entered to win a piece of merch, a signed set list from you, and then they just enter their information in, and you'll be able to like follow up with like pre-save the Majorly Independent project with me and Pilo, or check out my even drop. And then you get all that data from the fans at the show that go to Set.live. So I'll send you a deck around this, but they've been seeing really good engagement, and they've done it a few times. They have this whole platform and like company behind it, and they've done it with a couple of artists that I think you would be interested in checking out. And you get to own that data after from the fans. So yeah.
For sure.
And then question, I know I asked this to Tieta a couple weeks ago, but like, is there any drop dates around the Majorly Independent merch line? What does that look like? Let us know so we can like put together some ideas around that too.
Yeah, I got a few designers cooking right now. So once we get some designs that we're like, all right, this is the wave and where we're going, we'll go into production, and we'll probably drop around the album drop date.
Okay, got it.
So the backyard show will probably get that merch exclusively first, and then after that backyard show, we'll go to the world with it.
Okay. Okay, cool. These are our radio promo targets. I'm going to follow up with Troy on Columbus. And then, yeah, you have all the other stations. He did say he's going to have a lot of people there for New York. If we can get tickets or figure out how we get people into the show for New York, I think that'll be great because all of his contacts will be really helpful on the journey. And in LA, I know the Juneteenth date isn't happening. The Juneteenth show isn't happening, but I would want to try to do a like Soho House performance, so we can get partners there. They could listen to the project early before it comes out. So yeah, let me know what you think about that.
I'm not opposed. I've heard about the Soho audience and bass. I don't know if it's in alignment with us, but I'm not opposed. We could see how it feels.
Or we could do another pop up at like a Los Globos or
we
something.
Could do something
that's
more organic, and they come into our world instead of we going into their world that are
the Soho House
can't
is like
enter as well.
It's just not in line with his brand. Like we don't really do Soho House type things. We do more.
No,
like,
it's more. I get it. Yeah, it's very LA.
Yeah,
and it's not LA. This LA is is a different LA. When we in LA, we be in LA. So I just I don't know if that one's in alignment with us. But we would love to still do a pop-up of a different form and bring out the LA that's like, no, y'all come here and occupy the space that we occupy.
The idea is still great, just not the Soho House.
Okay. It's really easy for us to do shows with them because they have the space and then they have the production and everything. And so then obviously industry folks, they want to be at Soho House, so it's easy for us to get people there.
But the thing with Soho House is like only the people who have Soho memberships can attend that, correct?
Yeah, it'll be open.
It would be open to everyone.
Oh. Okay, well, that's different. That's different.
So it wouldn't only be Soho members. If he does a show there, anybody can come in. They just need to get a ticket.
Yep.
Oh, cool. They just need an art ticket. Yeah, fuck around. We'll turn it out then.
My bad.
Okay.
My bad, player.
Okay. Okay. Then yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if that goes through. I'm sending them the one sheet right now.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Okay, and then pass it to Carissa for digital.
Cool. For general ideas for the larger project, we thought it'd be cool if you did like a majorly independent series, obviously with like the people that you collaborated with on the project, talking about what you've learned from the greats or like what you're loving currently with like, the new kids on the block. And a potential partner. I don't know if how I built this is the exact best partner because I feel like that's more
maybe idea generation. Maybe idea generation. They love us over there. We've done some really dope work with them, and they're kind of like in line with that idea too.
Okay, cool.
Or even Gamma.
Okay.
Larry Jackson's?
Yeah. And he's familiar and love what we do, and they're like entering the podcast space as well. So just an idea, but I think that he'd be open to it.
Okay, cool. Okay, sweet. Yeah. We go to the next slide, Alyssa. These next few slides are a few content ideas that we have per single. So for what we're doing, maybe doing some fit checks, incorporating those Crocs so you can do like a nice lead up to the partnership later on. California, summer aesthetic stuff like late night cruising, hanging out on a lowrider. And we also listed a few.
Does that say hotboxing? Are you guys encouraging us to do drugs in your marketing campaigns?
She skipped over it. I got that.
Content. It's just content. If it happens already, we're not.
You guys are funny.
Obviously tour vlogs I'm sure you guys are already filming and posting all that stuff. I will flag though for TikTok, make sure that you're using #on_tour because that's something that they want to be pushing, and I'd love to share a few posts with our rep just to show that you're engaging with their programming. A lot of discussion online has been about like summer bucket lists, which kind of leans into the what we doing vibes. Like you can also integrate that into fan meetups, like doing like a roller skating thing, like some kind of fun shared activity, going sneaker shopping.
I like to skate.
That could be fun. For big dreams, you could do like a montage or like showing like throwback stuff of you like from a few years ago to like now, cutting to like you at all these like fun venues that you've been hanging out at and performing at. Also for big dreams, like giving back, like working with nonprofits, giving back to the community, whether it's like scholarships or donating your time or education to like students, people that are coming up, which could be cool.
Big dreams fun. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Also, just out of curiosity, are there like specific Bay Area issues that you're passionate about?
Like local. Is there any like local initiatives or changes you want to see in the community?
I mean, I'm really like outside in mind. Like we just bought out the smoothie shop last week and let the whole community get smoothies, and I buy momos and let people go eat, and I go buy bites for the kids, and I'm at the school. So mine isn't even like, it's not like an initiative thing. It's like we're really outside doing it. So it would be kind of cool to just like maybe have like a supporter or a sponsor that's just like, hey, we want to allocate this and just go do it, because I'm really outside doing it. It's not really through like an organization or anything. We're just really in the midst of it, making it happen.
He does enjoy like things like he said, like being able to feed his community, or things that allow the kids to have something to do or somewhere to go to, or be able to just like grow at.
Yeah,
not really a lot.
GVRD at home is doing like summer camps for the kids just, through the summer. And I was thinking about just buying out a bunch of memberships, so like a bunch of kids could just go, use the camps for free too. So it's just, it's not specific initiatives. It's just like everything,
No, I love that. That's really good to know. What was the name of the smoothie spot?
Sunshine Smoothies.
Okay. Cool.
GVRD is a good company in Vallejo that genuinely does things to help the community, so that might be a good place too.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Also related to big dreams, like, since this is your first tour, taking the time to like reflect, like talk about it, what it means to you, what you learned.
We've been doing those
that you have from the tour from fans.
We've been doing those, and it's actually really dope. The fans actually helped us, kind of improve the set, because we've been sharing like the progress of what we feel, and they've been adding they've been adding their input. So we've actually been sharing that process through YouTube and through our even community now.
Love it. Okay, awesome. Continuing on, doing like a highlight reel of Goodcompenny members, like reintroducing them to your audience, talking about like what their goals are, what they're working towards. And then the last one we have is potentially partnering with Grammy U, just to tie it to like industry stuff too.
What's Grammy U?
It's their college program. So they offer Grammy U memberships. Students can, like, for example, check out your sound checks, like learning to be like a tour manager, or stuff like that. They have a bunch of different programming. Changed a lot since I was in school, but again, like another way to give back to like people that are hungry and also want to work in the industry too.
That's kind of cool. We've been doing this thing. We have like a Pergola GC fan page that was created by some of the fans that help us, and now they allow like different fans to come do photography at our backyard shows and help out when we go on the road and shit. So we're kind of doing something similar. So that'll be a dope, like integration for a show or two.
Oh, sick. Okay, that's good to know for our conversations. Okay, you got the next one. For Give Me a Beat, we were thinking of pitching for my block performance, ideally with Too Short if that's possible, but we get it if it can't happen. And also ideally if we could film it in a really cool, like iconic Bay Area location, that'd be dope too. Kind of like the content that you're already shooting.
Yeah.
Also another classic thing, Pass the Mic challenge virtually. I feel like that was popular in COVID, but like making it a fun thing to do between your and Too Short's pages to drive traffic towards the release. As we mentioned earlier, also doing like West Coast dance videos, like hiring a crew or audition one to be in the music video, and then you can do a separate additional video as like a dance tutorial too for people to check out and post on like TikTok and Reels afterwards. For TikTok collaborations, there's this one creator in New York. His name is Hunter G Beats. He does this thing in Washington Square Park where you freestyle on a beat and you just sit in the park with him at this like.
I think I've seen those. Like he sit at a table and you put on headphones and shit.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Those dope. Are doing really well, so that'd be dope if we could.
That'd be fun if we did it while we were in New York.
Yeah.
There's also another big creator. His name is Sean Rizwan. He's the guy that's always like, oh, what are you listening to? That guy. But lately he's been like quizzing people and like giving them money if they get all of the songs correct. So
where's he from?
What'd you say?
Where's he located?
New York as well.
Oh, okay.
So like he could quiz you on like Bay Area, West Coast tracks. We already talked about this earlier with blog seeding, but I guess specifically with this song, you know, sharing awareness of the Too Short collaboration, targeting West Coast specific blogs or people that talk a lot about like West Coast artists. And best content is ideally if you guys have like shots of you guys together that we could share with the pages. And then for Yankin, Alyssa found this page. It's called Foo's Gone Wild. Maybe we could do like a bulk buy or something and like share content there. Obviously going back to the dance theme, working with those Bay Area creators to get more videos up on TikTok Reels, Shorts, etc. And then, you know, going on the theme, like showing what's yanking this summer. Like I keep bringing up Crocs, but like fits that you're putting together. You could also partner with like a local Black-owned party promoter for like their summer series for events and like really just hype up the summer outside vibes.
Black on the Block is one of our favorites, and they're owned by all Black women, and they're good friends of ours. So that'd be dope to do like some type of partnership event with them too.
Sweet, awesome. Is there one more slide?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. These are just ideas we have for Pilo. I also saw that he's been posting some things already, but just continue. Oh, what was that?
I said, you seen Pilo been posting? We've been bullying him into posting, so
right.
that's good.
I think I only saw like one or two.
Right.
You know, having him continue to push like more of that studio content. Maybe like having him talk about like your guys' relationship, how you guys met, how the partnership has been, like working on this project together. And yeah, talking about what producing for this project was like, what it means for his current era. How is this different from just like being like featured on a song, which is like, you know, producing a whole album with someone. So yeah,
I think we got a lot of this because we've been documenting the entire process of us making this album, so I think we got a lot of this encompassed in that doc.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect
for him to just be able to share too, which would be great.
Okay, no, sweet.
Can we see the doc when it's like before it goes live?
Yeah, for certain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. This is great.
Yeah.
And then last page.
This is the last one. TikTok literally just announced their Black Music Month initiative like 7 days into June. But for like any like music related things, like make sure to use hashtag Black Music, and then I can pitch that to our rep for support. You know, do freestyles on like your favorite beats, talking about your favorite artists and like what they've meant to you, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, that's it.
For sure. This was good.
Okay, great. So yeah, let us know if anything is a like absolute no. But we're just gonna be working on our side to put the plays together. And yeah, and then I think from your side, we're just waiting on like the folder of content that you guys have. So yeah, send that our way once you have it, and then I think that's it.
Perfect. Yeah, we got like today off and Sunday, so we'll kind of be working and getting everything uploaded and that way.
Okay, sounds good.
Sweet.
I love it. This
Thank
is great.
you.
Yeah, groovy. Come on, great job.
This is great.
I'm always nervous about these meetings because I'm like, I hope they're not too detached culturally from what we're doing. But this is good. This was a great overview.
No, the last few have been really good. The one that we did together was really good too, and we got a lot of those things done with Troy and whatnot. So
yeah, the radio shit went well. They love me up there. We should keep those. It's been building like great relationships. You know, just beyond whether they play music or not. Like the thing with King, the little kid that went viral, is like that moment came from us going to the radio station. So you never know what comes out of those.
Troy is a really good resource to have. Like he, once he can do magic, once you have the song that's ready for radio, he will do magic. Like he's a part of some really great #1 records. But he is just like, this is just the start of like what we can do with him. So you guys see, but he's a legend. He loves everything that you're doing. So we're gonna keep it up.
Dope. I love it. Gratitude.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Dope.
Bye, guys.
Will you send this in the email too?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.